Hi, welcome to 3 Things Thursday with Robert Hertel. So today I'm going to get into something that we've talked about at the beginning of the year, and at the beginning of the year was fantastic, and now we're at the end of the May, and it's pretty much a chaotic mess. I'm talking about your schedule, all right? And more importantly, protecting your schedule. Your schedule is gold. You have to protect it, all right? And at the beginning of the year, when we go over this, everyone's like, great, I'm stuck in my schedule. This is perfect. I'm good. Now we're at the end of May, and it's like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. I got to be here. I got to be there. I'm being pulled this way and that way. I'm all over the place. I'm in this city, that city. I'm not even in the same state that I have my licenses now. This is chaos. Relax. Take it easy. Stop. We have the fix. Your schedule's a mess. All right? Somehow between January and now the end of May, you've let your schedule deteriorate to where it's nothing. You have no control over it whatsoever. And that's why you feel like you're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You feel like your hair's getting grayer. Or for some of you, you feel like you're losing your hair. All right? Your life is just a mess because you've let your schedule go to hell. All right? So let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So what we're going to do today, 3 ways to help you get control of your schedule again. Protect your schedule. Now, Neil Schwartz has mentioned this numerous times. So I know you've heard this before, but we've lost control. So let's bring it back and go over 3 ways to help you protect your schedule so you can work more efficiently and make more money. All right? So let's get into it. So number 1 is this. Put all of your known activities, such as your vacation days, your other scheduled days off, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, anniversaries, kids' graduations, kids' birthdays, all those other things, right? Put them in your calendar first, right? So you know what days you can actually work, okay? Put those in your calendar. It is essential to do that because you can't move those. Let me ask you this. Is it easier to move your anniversary or an appointment? Just think about that for a second. If you're literally pondering that, we might have bigger issues. Okay? Easier to move an appointment. So if you're prospecting and you don't have all those in there, and you make an appointment for Friday at 2 o'clock for somebody to come list their home. You're like, woohoo, I got an appointment. You go home and you tell your spouse, honey, the Smiths called. They want me to relist their home. It's fantastic. I'm meeting them Friday at 2. And your spouse goes, so I guess our anniversary doesn't matter? That's not going to go over well. Okay? I don't care how long you've been married. It's not going to go over well. You need to have that in your calendar. You know when your anniversary is. Put it in your calendar. Don't book appointments for that day. Okay? You know when your kid's graduation is. You know when all these things are. Put them in your calendar. Okay? Your vacations. You know when those are. Put it in your calendar so you're not scheduling things on those days. All right? Make your life a hell of a lot easier by putting all known activities in the calendar first so you don't schedule any work for those days. All right? You're going to save yourself a lot of headache. All right? Now, adding to that, with all these known activities, use one calendar. Just one. Okay? Don't have a work calendar, a personal calendar, my kid's calendar, my accountant calendar, all these other things. One calendar will be just fine. You have a hard enough time controlling one. Don't have 2 or 3. Plus, again, going back to that, you're sitting there prospecting, you have your work calendar up, somebody says, oh, can you come over Friday at 2? Absolutely, I'll be there. Looking forward to listing your home. And then you go and you realize later on that that's the day your kid's graduating and you got to be there. Okay? Are you going to miss your kid's graduation? I certainly hope not, but I'll leave that up to you. But now you have to call back and say, oh, I'm sorry, can we reschedule? You're prospecting. You're busting your butt to get listing appointments. You get one. Now you have to call back and reschedule it. That doesn't seem very professional. Now, if you just had everything under one calendar, you'd be able to see, oh, I can't do it Friday. Can you do it Thursday? Can you do it Monday? Can you do whatever the case may be? So, one calendar. That's it. Okay? Make your life simple. And that will make you more efficient, more productive, all right? So one calendar. And lastly, make sure that calendar is linked to your phone. Now, with most phone nowadays, it's automatically linked. But if it's not, make sure it's linked to your phone. Because the phone is the one thing you pretty much have on you all the time, right? Yes. Okay. So if you're out and about, you don't have your computer, somebody wants to set an appointment, you look at your phone, you know what your availability is. So make sure it's linked to that. All right, so that's number one. Number two, set time blocks in your calendar. Don't just put, well, mornings are for prospecting, afternoons for follow-up, and this and that. No. Specific time blocks, okay? 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'm role playing. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. I'm prospecting. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. I'm doing lunch. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'm doing follow-up, administrative work, things like that. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Those are my listing appointment time blocks, okay? Time blocks. So that way you know what you're doing. It's not just a vague thing, well, I'm kind of doing this. No. I know these times I'm doing that. And make sure that your appointment time blocks are set too. So that way when you're prospecting and somebody wants to set an appointment, you know, okay, 3 and 5, those are my appointment time blocks. So I have Monday at 3 or 5, or I can do Tuesday at 3 or 5. Not Tuesday at 10 or 11 or 1, 2, 3. I mean, what do you have available? No. Set time blocks. Okay? Protect your schedule. Again, we're protecting our schedule. So if your prospecting is from 9 to 12, set appointments from 3 to 5 if that's your appointment time slots. Trust me, it'll work. Some of us freak out and go, well, what if they can't make it from 3 to 5? It'll work. I promise you it'll work. Okay? Seen it 1,000 times. Protect your schedule. If it's prospecting, all you're doing is prospecting. All right? If it's listing appointments, that's where you're doing listing appointments. Now, if you don't have an appointment, go back and prospect for more appointments or preview property or do something right there. Okay? But have time blocks set up, not just a vague statement of what you're doing. Have time blocks. Okay. Third thing is this. No distractions. Okay? Now, I'm as guilty as you are of when my phone goes off, I instantly go, what's that? What could it be? Okay? Oh, I have a new Twitter follower. Great. Okay? I have a new LinkedIn contact. This person liked my post. Great. That's all great. But I'm instantly like this, and now I'm not as focused on what my task is. So, especially when you're prospecting, if you're prospecting from, say, 9 to 12, or whatever your prospecting time block is, no distractions. Turn the phone upside down. Okay, put the phone away, whatever the case may be, because we're all addicted to the shiny objects. Okay, the phone goes off for a push notification, we got to look at it. And now we're not as fully focused on the prospecting. So no distractions. Whatever you're doing, no distractions. Okay, if you're at a listing appointment and your phone goes off, are you going to say, oh, excuse me, no problem, and look at your phone? No, I hope not. No, you're not. Okay? You're going to continue on the presentation. You're a professional. Carry that same thing when you're prospecting. No distractions. Limit the distractions. Just hardcore, high energy, high enthusiasm prospecting so you can set those listing appointments we talked about. All right? So follow those 3 things. There's more to it, but if you can at least do those 3 things, all right? Put all your known activities in your calendar first. Use one calendar. Link it to your phone. Set time blocks, no distractions, especially during prospecting. If you can do those 3 things, I promise you, you will get control of your schedule again. You will work more efficiently, and you will make more money. And that's what we're in the business for. All right? That's your 3 Things Thursday for the week. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get all my coaching videos. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.